How's it going, everyone? It's that Blue Abarth here, and welcome back to the channel and another video. And today, guys, I've got some good news. News regarding the Abarth 600e Scorpionissima. And that's right, people, more information has dropped and we've got brand new pictures of the car showing more of what we wanted to see from the last video, that being the rear end and that pretty awesome interior. Now, in the original video where I went over this car, we only had one picture available and not much information to go off. So in the video that I did about this car, I just went over that picture, talked about the details from what we could see, that being the front end and the side of the car, and we had a little bit of information about what it would run and how it potentially could have 240 horsepower, which is a lot. That's the fastest Abarth ever made, which is pretty insane. But that was kind of it. There wasn't that much to do a full deep dive into this brand new Abarth. But today we have been given more pictures, more information, so we can do a proper review. And well, I'm quite excited because this is quite a funky and unique car. And well, I think it could be quite promising if it's done right. So, how about we jump straight into it and go over these brand new pictures? And well, before we start, guys, I just want to ask you, what did you think of the Cadwell Park video yesterday? It was absolutely madness, I've got to tell you. Probably one of the craziest track days I've been to so far. The cars, the action, it was all absolutely insane. And of course, we had that pretty unexpected on-track incident. And well, if you want to see all of that, then I'll put the thumbnail for the video in the top corner so you can find it in the list of videos. Though it was yesterday, so I suppose it is one of the newest uploads. But check it out, see what you think. It was a pretty crazy day, full of absolute madness, but it was awesome. That's all I could say. Absolutely awesome indeed. And well, with that out of the way, now it's time to get started with all of the brand new pictures and information for the 600e Scorpionissima. Now, I did go over the front end and the side in the original video, but now we have a better look at the whole car. So we're going to start off with the rear end so we can finish off the exterior. And of course, like the original video, I have a screen in front of me with the pictures, and you guys will have pictures up there too, so you can see what I'm seeing. And well, let's get started. So, the rear end, we didn't get to see that in the original picture, but now we do. And I must say, it's looking quite smart. We have a lot of nice shapes and angles going on, but it's very smooth, but still has some aggressive elements. Now, starting off with the lights, I really do like them. Now, I've always had a theory about these lights. If you look at the shape of them, they sort of look like an E to represent the electric in the Abarth 500e name. And well, is that the case? You guys have to let me know in the comments down below. Are these lights representing the E in the name? Pretty cool if so, but maybe that's just a coincidence, but I think that's the case. Either way, they look really, really nice. I think out of the 3 rear light designs we've had on Abarths, these are definitely up there with one of my favorites. I like all of them, to be fair. I can't really rank them because they all look fantastic, but they do look very futuristic, very nice, and I think they do fit the brand new design for the Abarth 500e and this car too. So very nice indeed. Coming on to the boot lid now, and we do have that very big boot handle in that looks to be gloss black, very nice indeed. And of course we do have the brand new style for the lettering, which is just sat above the boot handle. I do like that, though you can't beat the classic surround with the proper Abarth logo in it. That's just always been the best one for the front and the back of the car, and the one I've been used to for years on end, and I imagine you guys have been as well. So it's a bit weird to now just see the word Abarth in a strange but kind of cool font on the back and front of the car now. Would I have preferred the traditional logo? Probably, but it still looks okay. I mean, it's brand new, so it's something different that they've tried. And hey, I've got to say, I respect the new decisions because sometimes you got to switch it up a bit, and this is definitely different. Now, coming to the rear bumper, something is definitely changed. They haven't just gone with a bland purple rear bumper. They've put this really unique mesh material on it, like we've seen on the front as well. If I just come up here Yeah, so we've got that same material on the front of the car and on the back too. So very interesting indeed for them to make this decision to do that, but it adds something to the rear end, and I think it was a good move to do that instead of just having a smooth purple rear bumper. But you can still see that behind the mesh, so it's a bit of both really. And we can see a very nice scorpion in the middle of the mesh there on the bumper. Pretty nice touch, I've got to admit. But yeah, it's kind of cool. I do dig it. I don't think it has any purpose. I don't think there's any vents in there, though I do see on the edges of the bumper some slats there, so maybe there is some functionality to this mesh, and then the rest of it's for show. But pretty cool. I do like it. Coming to the very bottom of the car now, and we have a diffuser, which is nice to see. I'm glad that they've still gone with the diffusers, and it is a lot different to the one on the Abarth 500e, but something very interesting is popping out of me here, and I don't know if this is going to be the case, but are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? I feel like I see a light strip in that diffuser there. There's definitely something in the middle, but could it be that this entire diffuser is a brake light? This would be pretty awesome if so. One giant F1 brake light on the diffuser. That would be pretty sick. I mean, it might not be. It might just be the picture, you know, playing tricks on me. But it looks like there's a light on the diffuser. That would be pretty awesome if that is the case. If it does light up when you brake. But if not, then it looks like we have one in the middle of the diffuser, which will still be cool. Have an F1 brake light. I've always loved them on cars, and I think they look great, especially on the 595. I mean, I've put one on mine, and I love it. So it'd be cool if we do have one on this, and it'd be even cooler if the whole thing lights up. But either way, very nice to have a diffuser on there, and I really do like the bottom half of the bumper here. It does look really nice with the mesh and the diffuser, and of course the top half, we have the lights with the awesome and really nice purple. I'm not sure what the color of this purple, oh, that didn't make sense, guys. I'm sorry about that. I'm not sure what the name of this purple is yet. There we go. Got it right in the end. We might have a name for it very soon because it is a brand new colour and a brand new one to the roster. We've never seen a purple Abarth before, so that's very nice. I wonder if we'll get that on the newer version of the Abarth 500e, which a video is coming out about that very soon, guys. Something interesting's happening there too. But for now, yeah, I'm loving this colour. I think it looks fantastic. Really, really nice. And maybe we'll get some brand new colours on this car too, unless we get the acid green, the poison blue, and the rest of the colours from the Abarth 500e. But who knows? Abarth are really bringing out some brand new special things now in terms of colours, specs, features, and then the car itself. So we don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But I'm loving it. Really looks great with the black and the green too, or the hints of green that are on the wheel. Great colour combination. But now we've got to talk about this rear wing, because I do have one slight comment to make about it, and that is it's sort of a bit too flat for my liking. I love a good rear wing on an Abarth, and they've always been curved. They've have a lovely style and shape to them where it comes around, goes up a little bit, and then back into the roof. They look lovely, and there is a bit of shape to this one, as you can see on the pillar there by the rear window. We do get a bit of an angle that goes up like that and then straight on for the rest of the wing, and we do have some more inlets there, or little slats for the rear wing, so the aerodynamics and all that, so the air can go through it. So it definitely is a functional wing, but I feel like it would have been cooler if they had more of a, you know, curved one. Though, to be honest, I can't complain. It's still a rear wing, and it's still awesome. They've probably done that for a reason. Abarth always do stuff for a reason, so I can't fault that at all. Looks great still. It's a rear wing at the end of the day, so awesome stuff. But we do have a nice brake light in it as well. So overall, the entirety of the rear end is looking superb. It's one of the things that I wanted to talk about because we didn't get to see it in the original picture. So getting to see it now, yeah, I'm very happy with how it looks. It looks great. We don't have any badges on the back, like 600e Scorpionissima or, you know, just any Scorpions. We do have a Scorpion badge on the front arch, like where some people put those parody Ferrari badges. We do have them there. So there is some sort of badging, but there's no proper badge like we would see on the 595s or anything like that. But hey, it might change in the final design. We don't know. But now it's time to talk about the thing that I've been waiting for, the interior. Oh, guys, this is looking very nice indeed. Now, of course, this is a Stellantis car, so I've been hearing some rumors that there's some Jeep inspiration to this interior. How true that is, I don't know, but either way, it looks amazing. Now, one of the big positives that I commented on with the Abarth 500e was its interior. It looked fan-dabby-doozy, superb. The layout was awesome. We had those wicked brand new seats with the scorpions in the middle, and on the bottom of the seat we had the lovely green stitching with a couple hints of blue too. It was beautiful. I would have a pair myself, but goodness knows how much they're going to be. If the wheels on the brand new Abarth are $2,000, yeah, seats are probably going to be extortionate too. But it seems that we haven't lost any of that in this brand new 600e interior, because it looks like the seats have stayed the same or very similar. We have the stitching, we have some very aggressive but awesome looking bolsters there with the scorpions printed in. It looks like we've got like an Alcantara mixed with leather there. Very, very nice indeed. So we're combining a lot of luxury elements with some sporty ones too. I'm loving it. So the seats, still badass. And then the rest of the interior, it's definitely different to the Abarth 500e. We've got a few different elements here, like the center console. It seems that the little drawer there is made out of Alcantara. That's what it looks like to me, but it's looking very nice indeed. Of course, we've got all the buttons for all the little gizmos and gadgets that you can activate. And then the main gadget itself, the infotainment screen. Now, this looks to be maybe a 7-inch screen, so very nice indeed. And of course, we've got all the features on it. It looks like we've got some sort of performance screen there where we can see the car and the battery pack and some of the other stuff. So we might have a sport and eco mode on this car. The rest of it, very nice too, sort of similar to the 500e with that very nice oval and rounded off design for the dash itself. Now, we don't seem to get the coloured dashes anymore like we would in the 595, which is a bit of a shame, but it's nice to have a Abarth dashboard still. We can see an Abarth logo on there. Very nice indeed. Now, there's a logo that's sort of confusing me. I can't zoom in anymore, but there's a white logo that we can see on the center console and next to the Abarth lettering. I don't know what that is. Maybe in the future when we get more pictures, we'll be able to zoom in on that. Or when it comes out and comes to the dealerships, I'll be able to see it in person and get it on video for you guys. But yeah, very interesting. Not sure what that is, but looks pretty cool. And then the steering wheel. Oh, steering wheel looks good. The brand new wheels look fantastic. From what I can see, we don't have a bottom part to the wheel. Maybe that's just the picture because it is quite dark where the steering wheel is. So maybe there is a bottom part to it, but very strange. Either way, though, it looks great. We've got that lovely green stitching on the inside of the wheel with the green scorpion on the middle of the wheel itself. Brand new design for it too, with the lines in it and the green part at the top with a bit of an Alcantara and leather mixture there. Very nice indeed. We've got the brand new binnacle with the gloss black on it, and looks to be the brand new instrument cluster too. So a lot of brand new tech on this car, and I imagine it is teched up the wazoo. So very nice indeed. We've got some nice steel silver pedals there. I almost forgot the word pedals. Don't know why, guys. But yeah, so nice pedals there, just like the ones we have in some of the other Abarths too. Pretty sweet. And a start-stop button. So pretty awesome stuff. Overall, I must admit, this car looks fantastic, just like the Abarth 500e. Exterior and interior are looking very promising and very nice. Will this change? I don't know. I think this is the final design that they're going to stick with for the actual car, and it just looks great. And of course, I will put the main picture on screen of the front and the side so you can get a refresher of what it looks like. Awesome stuff. Really, really liking the way this car looks, and of course mixed with the very unique color of purple, and then we've got the green and the black. It's a very nice looking car, I must admit. But now it's time to go to one of the most important parts, and that is the information about what it will run, how it will work, and everything else. And I've just noticed too, we've got an armrest, so that's pretty sick. I mean, this is more of a family-friendly Abarth here. We've got 4 doors, 4 seats, which are more spacious than your regular Abarth, and of course, you've got some more creature comforts that you would find in any other sporty SUV. So it's a practical practical car too. So overall, pretty sweet indeed. And of course, you get that Abarth touch and performance too. So you can't complain. It's a pretty sick car. But let's get into the next segment now and talk about the power and some other things too. Right, so the final segment here, and that is the information about what this car will run and some other things too. Now, it is rumoured to have 240 horsepower, which is the fastest Abarth ever made so far. And if we actually get 240 brake, that will be fantastic. You can only imagine what that'd be like, especially because it's electric, would have a motor, instant torque is provided. So 240 brake with a Lecky motor, that would be pretty fast. Now, we do have a few other things too. We have a mechanically limited slip diff, which very interesting indeed. I'm quite surprised that they went with that with this car, but it's pretty set up, I must admit. We probably get a Abarth suspension and all the rest of the parts too, so we've got a pretty good handling car on our hands. Of course, we do have a sound generator too, you know, speaker at the back of the car to produce fake noise. What it will sound like, I don't know, because obviously this is a different Abarth. Whether it will sound the same as the 595s, we don't know. It might have a different tone to it, but yeah, so if you guys were wondering, we will get a speaker on the back of the car. I know, boo, boo, fake noise. Still sucks, I know, but who knows? Because the Abarth 500e, yeah, some very interesting news has popped up about that car, and we may be getting some proper noise from that soon. But like I said, video coming out very, very soon about that. But yeah, so fake noise, will it sound any better? We don't really know, but that is happening for this car. So it's now time to talk about the range, because that's been the most controversial thing about these new Abarths. It was rumoured that the Abarth 500e would do 160 miles on a full charge, but people have said it does less. Now, apparently, this car will do 250 miles on a full charge, which is all right. That's pretty good. It will get you places if you need to go anywhere. So that's not bad at all. But everyone's thinking that that's not going to be the genuine figure when you buy the car. People are saying maybe 200 miles, maybe 190, because of course this is a performance car, so everything's going to be tailored towards speed, handling, and performance. Now, whether that 250 miles will stick with this car when it comes out, we don't know. That would be good if that is the case, because then you can combine performance with everyday driving and not have to worry about the range. But we'll have to see, because if the Abarth 500e only does 140 when it's supposed to do 160, then yeah, not looking too promising for this car either. But hey, who knows? It might be okay on this one, but we'll have to wait and see in the future when it's available to us. And hey, don't worry guys, I will be getting this in person on video for you to see, because I think it's going to be a pretty cool car to experience. We'll have to wait until it's finally here, because there's rumors that this might not actually be sold in the UK. It might just be a US spec car only, which will be a shame. But if the Abarth 500e is sold in the UK, then there's chances that this will be too. But only the future will tell, guys. Now, I think that is everything for this car. Of course, it does have a 54 kilowatt battery too, which is what's powering this car and giving it 250 brake. It would have been sick to see a proper engine in this car, maybe a 2-litre 4-cylinder with a Garrett. That would have been great. Would have been able to hear some proper noise too, but yeah, at the end of the day, this is an EV, so we can't really change much about it, and it's Abarth's decision to do this. I gotta say though, it's a great looking car. It really does look cool. I like what they're going for, and it's a nice EV. If it'll do 250 mile range, then that's good too, because then you can actually use the car without having to worry and having charge anxiety. But yeah, you're just going to have to see what it's like when you actually buy one of these. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is the price. When the Abarth 500e came out, oh, dearie me, it was extortionate. I don't even want to talk about it, guys. Oof, it gives me nightmares. So, what do we think this car will be right here? What do we predict it's going to be when it comes out? Leave your thoughts down below in the comments section. I'd be interested to see what you guys think. Me personally, I think it's going to sit between £30,000 to £40,000. It's a brand new car. There's going to be one spec available, so it's going to have everything thrown at it. So it's going to be pretty pricey. If it's anything above 40, nah, too much. That's insane. But 30 to 40 would be okay for a brand new car, though still a bit pricey because there's other cars you can buy for that price that do higher range. Because remember, this will only do 250-mile range and you're paying 30 to 40. If it's 30 grand dead on or a little bit above that, then that's okay, actually. I think that's a decent price. But anything above that, starting to get into that bit pricey category. But only time will tell, guys. When this comes out, we're going to get all of the information we want, price included. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see what it's going to be like when it comes out. It's going to be a very interesting car. My friends, we'll wrap up today's video. That is all of the new information and pictures we have on the Abarth 600e Scorpionissima. What do you guys think? I think it's a pretty cool looking car. Now that we get to see the interior and the rear end, we've been able to see the full thing. And yeah, I quite like it. Still, you know, it's a shame that it doesn't have an engine and all that, but I guess you'd have to try it and see what it would be like, and maybe it'd be converted. I don't know. I did like the Abarth 500e. I thought it looked fantastic. There was a few problems with it regarding the electric side of things, but that may be fixed soon. But yeah, so I think it's a great looking car. Will it be good when it comes out in terms of, you know, how it feels when you drive it and everything else? We do not know. We'll have to wait and see, folks. But for now, that is everything for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it, guys. If we get any more information at all about this car regarding any of the other things we want to know about, then I shall make another video. But I think that's it. I think that will wrap up the 600e for the moment. There's no new Abarths coming out at all. We've got some more news on the Abarth 500e, but yeah, video coming soon. But for now, if you want to see any other content at all, whether it be the 600e, the 500e, any other Abarths, Cadwell, or anything at all, guys, I mean anything, and you want to see it as soon as it comes out, you guys know what to do. Hit that bell, like, comment, and subscribe, because it's always appreciated. And well, I'll see you guys in the future. Have a good one.